Hey guys, welcome back to Goose Adventures. Honk honk. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Jen. This is my travel channel. You can find my main channel, Real Housewives Recaps. Today I am taking you around showing you one of my favorite spots. So, our friends met us at Disney this last trip and they stayed here at the Yacht Club. They were kind enough to let me show you their room, so I'll show you that and tell you about the hotel. I am dying to stay at this place. It just seems so nice. I love the atmosphere. I love the location. It is one of the more expensive hotels that you'll stay at because it is steps, literally steps away from the entrance to Epcot. It goes into the international area of Epcot. But I thought I could show you around this beautiful location and talk to you a little bit about it, and we could take a look at the room and just kind of go on an adventure together. So thanks for being here. So the Yacht Club, it's New England themed. It's very nautical. There's Yacht Club and its sister hotel is Beach Club. Now what I'm showing you here is actually across the water. I'm showing you the sunset. Look how beautiful. At BoardWalk. So this whole, and then over to the left over there is Swan and Dolphin. So there's this whole resort area. And as I say, it's very easy to walk into the back of Epcot this way. I say the back, it's probably my favorite area in Epcot where the countries are, where you can have delicious food and snacks and drinks and stuff from around the world. So I personally just love being in this area. Now, I haven't stayed, we stayed at the Swan a long time ago. I can tell you the Swan and Dolphin are good neighbor hotels. So a little trick that I would think of is if you like this area and you want to stay over in this part, look and see, like my credit card plays nice with the Swan and Dolphin. So we can use points to stay there. That's what we did before. So that's something to think about. They don't always play nice with the Disney hotels, but where it's a good neighbor hotel, it did work for some reason. And that's through my Chase card. But they have, behind me here is the BoardWalk area. It's supposed to be really nice. Personally, I prefer the rooms from what I could see. Again, not having stayed there, just from the pictures and from touring my friend's room here. I can see where I personally would like I like the Yacht Club better. I like the theming a little better. I think the hotel is getting updated. The rooms are, but they're still, it depends on your taste. To me, they're just a little bit dated looking, versus the Yacht Club. The Beach Club is nice too. I believe they've been updated. I've seen rooms on them, but I don't know. There's something about Yacht Club that just appeals to me. I just think it's so pretty. But see, you can see they have like these sandy beaches here. You can't actually swim in this water. That's where the boats go, but you can see the sandy beaches. There are pools behind me. There's this huge water slide. You kind of saw it for a second there to the left. I'll show you more in a minute. There's this dock where they call it the friendships go, and it takes you around to the different hotels. Or if you're unable to do the walk to Epcot, it can take you to Epcot. And then it comes in handy at the end of the night. If you don't want to walk, but you also don't need to catch like a bus to your hotel, it's kind of nice to take that boat right there. But here is the hotel. You can see some of the pools. I love the pools at Yacht Club. Some of the best. This one actually has, in parts over there, you can see a sandy bottom, which is kind of nice. But it's really nice. I believe it's one of the bigger pools at any of the Disney resorts. It's really big. It's really fun. It definitely can get busy. Again, where our friends were staying here, we met them and swam with them and just had a really nice time. It's got a nice pool bar if that's your kind of thing, where you can get snacks, drinks, whatever you want. Slushies on a hot day, that comes in handy. But I really do. I love this place so much. So this opened in November of 1990, and it's considered an Epcot Area Resort, again, where it's so close. Now, I'll tell you what I love. I love that they opened the Skyliner. You can actually, it's just steps from here as well. The Skyliner will take you, of course it picks up at Epcot there, but it can take you over to Hollywood Studios as well. And if you're staying somewhere like Riviera or you're staying at Caribbean Beach, something like that, these Skyliners really do come in handy to kind of hop around with those. Here's the Yacht Club up close. Look at this place to the left. That right there that looks like a lighthouse is actually the turret suite. I'm completely obsessed with it. It has several bedrooms. It is unholy expensive. It is on my bucket list. And it's not, I would feel sick paying as much for that room, but I would love to see it. I've seen pictures of it. It looks beautiful. It's supposed to be one of the best of the best of the best suites. It's so beautiful. But I love the location. Here's the layout of the yacht club. As you can see, there's something about it. I think just the New England appeals to me, the colors, the layout, it's just calm on this boardwalk. Now, I like that this hotel is here, and then across the way in front of the boardwalk hotel, you have like lots of restaurants. There's actually a pizza window over there that's pretty good. We like to walk over. You can get a slice, you can get a box, whatever you want, and bring it back pretty easily. Of course, again, you're steps away from Epcot. So you talk about food, you can get every food ever over there. But again, the location of this is great. It is probably one of the most pricey resorts. Now, for some reason, the beach club, when I search, I always look to see, what costs what when we go stay. And the beach club usually pops up at a higher rate. And I would assume that's because technically its proximity is closer to the Epcot entrance. But this doesn't add much time to the walking. I'm talking just a few minute walk down the way to Epcot and you're there. And it's a lovely walk. It's not strenuous or anything. It's just, if you're up for the walk, it's worth it. It's beautiful because you're walking besides the water here and you're walking like next to the pools and you kind of get to see what's going on. I enjoy it. I love this, the boardwalk right here. I just think they did a really nice job. And again, the landscaping and stuff. And I know people go nuts over the Riviera, and I loved that we had the chance to stay at the Riviera, and it's beautiful. I don't know. There's something about this hotel I think that appeals to me even more. I'm drawn to this hotel very much. I got to stay here sometime. But it's just so pretty. Look at how nice and relaxing. You can rent a boat if that's your thing. I believe you can do fishing if that's your thing. There's lots of activities around here. There's even straight ahead, that white building is like a dance hall. If that's your thing, you could do that. There's a dueling piano bar. I know BoardWalk advertises like honeymoon suites and stuff, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. Again, over to the right there, you can see the Swan. From here, there's the Swan and the Dolphin. We stayed at the Swan before. It was nice. Again, I think the rooms could maybe use an update over at the Swan, but where we were able to use credit card points, that was very nice because these rooms just get so expensive. But I did like the location very much because you can catch the boat or take the walk to Epcot. So the resort itself is I think they said it's about 5 minutes walking distance. It depends on where your room is, but 5-minute walking distance from Epcot, and about 15-minute walking distance to Hollywood Studios. So that part I didn't realize. We've never walked from here to Hollywood. So we just caught the Skyliner because it's right there outside the Epcot. So if you're trying to park hop, that's good to know. I just haven't done it. I need to do that. But it's the back entrance to Epcot that it hits, which hits between France and the UK pavilion. So you have several dining options within here. There's Ale and Compass Restaurant. I have not tried that one. The description says that set your sight on Yankee comfort food and seafood classics at this a cozy gastropub inspired eatery. Then there's the Ale and Compass Lounge. It sounds like it's a bar service. It's a cozy lounge with a great wine list, light snacks, and overstuffed chairs. There's the market at Ale and Compass. Now, we did go there for breakfast one morning when we met our friends. I can tell you, it's really good. It's just like quick service. You just walk up and order. You can order like a breakfast sandwich or something. But I got some sort of pretzel bread breakfast ham sandwich. Oh my goodness, it was so good. And then it came with tater tots, I believe, but it was very tasty. That's the market at Ale and Compass. There is Cape May Cafe. Now that one is a buffet style place within there. Now right next door at Beach Club, you have Beaches and Cream Soda Shop. So let me tell you about that. Right by the pool here, this big fancy pool, there is I'm swinging the camera so I don't film people in their faces. Sorry, that's why the camera's swinging around right now and I'm filming the ground. But right by the big fancy pool is Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, and there is a window. You can walk up and order ice cream, order a milkshake. You can even order like an adult milkshake, and it's so good. I can't remember what kind we got. I think it was just a cookies and cream when we were there. Oh my gosh, it was delicious. So if you like ice cream, if that's your thing, definitely check this place out. They have the the kitchen sink. It's like a specialty dessert where it's huge. It's shaped like a kitchen sink, and it's like a million scoops of ice cream, bananas, like hot fudge, all the things, cherries, whipped cream, cookies, everything you could possibly want. Probably cake. I don't know what else. There's Beach Club Marketplace. Again, it's I think it's a quick service. You walk up and you can grab a made-to-order meal. There's Martha's Vineyard, which is like it's like a lunch bar service late night place where you can have a glass of wine, and it's like a casual lounge. The poolside bar, here's the slide, by the way. Look at that. It's so much fun. We did that one. It is a lot of fun. It goes into the main pool there. But the poolside bar, which is actually pretty near this other side of the slide, it's called Hurricane Hannah's Bar and Grill, and it's pretty darn good. I'm not a big drinker, so I got like a virgin pina colada. It was very tasty if you like that sort of thing. Or you can get the full-fledged thing. Go for it. You're on vacation, right? There's also the Yachtsman Steakhouse in the Yacht Club. I have not tried that one either. I hear it's very good. It's like steaks and seafood, that sort of thing. And then right next to it is this lounge that I loved. It was all blue. I wish I had gotten pictures. I did not. It's all blue. It's beautiful. I love the colors. I love the design. It reminds me of like a pub. I don't know. Here's the lobby of the hotel, by the way. There's a check-in desk. And then over, I think it was, I'm trying to see if you can see it. You can't see it from here. But straight across the hallway is this lounge I'm talking about. It's just all blue. So pretty. So nice. And the staff was so nice. I was waiting on my husband and waiting on our friends and stuff. So I was just there, and super nice and very helpful. And I appreciated that. I ended up giving the staff compliment thing because they were just so helpful and so nice. And I really enjoyed talking to them there. And I don't know. I just, this is one of the hotels where when I go in, everybody is over the top nice. And I always appreciate that because honestly, I don't always feel like that's the case, and it's not that I need people to talk to me, but it just is a nice touch. I feel very welcomed here. Like, we weren't even staying here. We're just with our friends, but everybody's very welcoming. They're very nice to our kid. They have like a scavenger hunt for kids where they can go find this dog, and if you get a picture with it, you get a prize. So they gave her a little pin. She was very excited about that. So here is the hallway. You can see the fancy carpeting here. If you get lost, you can use that compass. And I'm going to show you what the room looked like. So this is just a, I don't know what you call it, standard room, 2 beds, but it also has a couch that turns into a bed. So plenty of room. It's very nice, and I will show that to you. If you do have an electric, cart of some sort, there are plugins in the hallway, which we find a lot of people plugging theirs in, which is a nice detail. A lot of people leave their big strollers out in the hallway as well. So you'll see that. But this is one of the more quiet hotels I've been to. Some, we usually, honestly, we stay a little cheaper. So it's some of the cheaper places that we stay, like Pop Century, we enjoy, but it is loud sometimes. This place seems very quiet. I suspect they do that on purpose. But here is the room. Isn't it pretty? I really like the details of this room. So you have the, whatever you call it, the pocket door, the sliding door, and there's my hand. Hi. And the bathroom here. And there's the beds. We haven't even, my friends hadn't even been in here yet, and they let me come in and film so you could see it, which is very nice. But look how nice. It's so pretty. And so you can see, the bathroom, there's a little, I like when they think of things like this. Like, you can get ready while somebody's in the bathroom if you wanted to, or taking a shower, whatever. Like, you don't have to give up the whole bathroom because the door slides and that person can have privacy and you can still do your thing, put on makeup, whatever you're doing. But they have a really nice shower, a nice shower head. You can see here. It's got the detachable, whatever, body wash thing and the rain head over top. And there you go. So there's a little fridge over to the right in your coffee machine and stuff. Plenty of storage in this thing. There you go. So you can see that. And the safe, they have a safe and a little place for your luggage, all that stuff, right? All the stuff that the hotels have. But there's something about this one since they redid it. The floors are nice. I think they put a lot of thoughtful details in here. And again, you have to decide if it's in your budget or not, but it is very nice. You have a big old TV here, and again, the redone room, the really nice beds. The beds are cozy here. I asked my friend, and she was cool with it, so I laid on her bed. I was like, "Whoa, this is really nice." And then there's a balcony with two little metal chairs there. And again, this is just the standard room, whatever you call it, probably the lowest cost room. I think they said they paid. It was like maybe between, I think, around $400 a night. I know that number is sickening. If you go to Disney at all, you understand that their prices are completely unreasonable. And you have to make up your mind if that's something you want to do or not. It's funny. When you're there, it's like, oh, that makes sense. And then as soon as reality hits, you're like, oh my gosh, like, no way. But there's a nice working desk there with some outlets. And then here is the balcony there. It looks like, I can't remember if I don't think they requested any kind of view, but you can see one of the pools there. They have several on the property. This is one of the smaller ones back there, but there's little chairs and it's just kind of nice. You can leave the door open if you want. It's kind of warm in Florida, but you could do that and enjoy. But it's, again, very quiet here, whereas the other hotels you'd hear lots of screaming, lots of kids and stuff. This one's a little bit more relaxed. There's tennis courts if you're so inclined and want to play tennis. You can see the little privacy dividers between the balconies. So there's that. And yeah, that is the room. Again, I really like this place. It feels like it has a little bit more space. It's hard to tell in the video. It feels like it has a little more space than some of the other hotels we've stayed at. Again, I keep going back to Pop Century. I like Pop Century. It's a much more reasonable price when you can find it, but and it does have the Skyliner there, and I'll show it to you sometime. But this one seemed to be a little more spacious room. There's that turret suite. I'm obsessed. Look how cool that is. I can't explain it to you. I don't know if the video does it justice. When you walk up on this property, it's like the first thing you know. So I went to the front desk and was like, "Tell me everything. How do you stay in there?" And they're like, "Oh my gosh, that thing books up way in advance. You have to book it." And I want to say it's something so outrageous. It's a couple bedrooms, and I want to say, I looked at it before, it was like, I don't know, around $1,800 to $2,000 a night. Who can afford that? I don't know. That's up to you. And if you can do that, I can't do that. I'd love to do that maybe someday for one night. But I just don't think I could do it. But look how beautiful. I love the ground so much. They do a great job, and this was filmed. When was this filmed? In March. So it's kind of, spring. Really pretty there. So I'll walk you out on the dock here. When I went, it was pretty busy. It doesn't look it by this, but I'm saying like in the parks. So I don't know if they always have two boats running, but here they did. And there's signs that mark if you want to go to Epcot, get on this boat. If you want to go to Hollywood Studios, get on the other boat. So that's how it was running at the time of this recording. Don't know if that's always the case. But oh man, there's something about being out here that's so nice. Even though, yeah, I think we spent the day in the parks and it was chaos. And then to come here and not see a billion people and not have, screaming kids everywhere. No offense. It was just kind of a nice sanctuary. Even if you're not staying here, you can still walk around here. The way you do that is when you're leaving Epcot, if you leave, like I say, out that back way by the international stuff, between the UK and the France Pavilion, you can go out that back exit, and it just puts you out in this area. You just have to walk about 5 minutes to be here. And I recommend it. If you want to get like a drink by the pool or something, you do have to have an armband to get into the pool. But if you want to just get a drink, There's some nice places in the hotel. Lots of restaurants and things across the way. I know they're building a big old bakery way over to the left side. I think that should be open soon. I look forward to that. I know there's a big deli over there. I haven't tried lots of stuff. But if you use your Disney app, you can usually find reservations to some of those places. So check that out. I know they do margaritas on the boardwalk as well. So if that's your thing, let me know how they are. But here's a nice view of the hotel. So that's the beach club over there. And then here is the yacht club straight ahead. And off, if you made a right, then you're walking toward Epcot. If you make the left, you're walking toward Swan and Dolphin and stuff. But the whole boardwalk does a big loop. So even if you make a left, you can still loop around to the boardwalk. Whether you go left or right, you can cut across. So now I'm showing this backwards, but I'm showing you from Epcot. I walked out that back way. There's France Pavilion right there. There's the Skyliner. And I'm going to show you the walk to the hotel so you can see what it looks like. So, yeah, I definitely recommend this. There's just something so peaceful about walking by that water right there. And if you're sick of the crowds at Disney, this is the place where they're just not, I haven't found it to be as crowded. So there's the Skyliner there we can jump on if you want to jump over to, again, a different resort or Hollywood Studios. You can do that. Now, at the front of the park are the buses that go to all the different hotels, resorts, things like that, and then also the monorail. So if you want to get to Magic Kingdom easier, that might be the way to go. Another secret that I would recommend, I hate those big lines for those buses. It gets insane. So you could also come out this way, cut through the hotel, and catch the bus. Because each hotel has a bus system, so you could catch a bus to like Magic Kingdom or something. So if you're at the back of at the back of Epcot and you don't want to walk to the front and you wanted to, I don't know, catch a bus to Animal Kingdom or something, you could actually do it right there at Yacht Club, which is just a 5-minute walk away. Something to think about. Just a different option. It's good to know all your options because there's always going to be something. It's going to be that, oh gosh, it looks like it's going to storm, so they shut down the Skyliner, or the boats aren't running right now. Whatever it is, it's just good to know what your backup options are because always it's Florida. Something always happens here, right? There's the pretty area of the trees. Again, try not to film people, hence the swing of the camera. A lot of people jog. You probably saw somebody running earlier. Oh, that heat. I don't know how you do it, but good for you if you like to jog. So a lot of people jog this way. I would get up early and try to walk to Epcot. Now, here's a secret. If it helps, if you're looking for breakfast, Epcot gets a little annoying because most of their places don't open till 11, which is one of my complaints because I like to get up a little earlier and kind of scout out a good breakfast place or bring breakfast back to the family or something. So if you're staying in this area and you want to find a place, the France Pavilion, I believe they open, it's between 9 and 10, I think, maybe 9:30, something like that. So they open a little earlier. So if you're needing something, go to that. I never say it right. Is it Leal's? Leshalles, I believe, Leal's. They have delicious food. It's one of my favorite places to go. They're in Epcot, and they do open a bit earlier. So if you're looking for something, you can go there. My other secret is at Epcot, if you're just looking for good pizza, I'm just going to be frank with you and say I don't think Disney World does a good job at pizza. But the exception to that, look at this sunset. Look how beautiful. The exception to that is in Epcot. This sounds so crazy, but they have, is it called Connections Cafe? They have Connections Cafe, whatever it's called. I think it's Connections Eatery, something like that. It's like right smack dab in the middle of the park. It's not too far from the ball. And you wouldn't think that it would have great pizza. It has great pizza. It's like the greasy, thin kind that I really like. And you can do mobile ordering there. So I know when my kid's cranky and I'm like, we just got to get some food. We're annoyed. Then we'll sit down there and my husband will do the mobile ordering and he'll grab the pizza. And they give you 2 big slices. And I can't remember the price, but for Disney prices, it's a little more reasonable. And usually if I'm not overly starving, like I can totally get by sharing with my daughter. And I'm not the share food kind of person, believe me. Don't. It's a lot of food, so but it's really tasty. And they'll usually have like a seasonal dessert item on the menu as well. And then my husband likes they have like a chicken sandwich there. It's like fried chicken. It's really good. So that's just something to keep in mind. I love eating in the international area because there's just so many great places. And if somebody's craving something, you can each go your different ways and get what you want. But I don't know, that cafe is really good. I keep calling it cafe. I need to look up the name. I think it's Connections Eatery. Here's the beach club. You can see it a little more closely. Again, it's very similar. We walked through the lobby. We've never stayed here either. Our friends hadn't stayed here, so I've looked up the rooms online. They look similar to Yacht Club, just a bit more beachy feeling, if that makes sense. And again, this one's usually a little higher priced. So I don't know. If it were me, I'd probably pick Yacht Club, but I know Beach Club has a pretty big following. I also know that Beach Club has the DVC, Disney Vacation Club, and they have like special villas and things. I'm sure they're unholy expensive as well, but they look pretty. Here's another view. Can you tell that I'm obsessed with this area? I just keep looking like, whoa, it's just so pretty. If I could live here, I probably would. And I'd stay right there in that turret suite I was showing you. If I could afford that, I'd stay right there and live right there. But, Disney frowns upon that. I'm sure they'd take my money, but they probably don't want me living there. But so beautiful. I just love this area so much. And again, the white sandy beaches. It's nice to sit in those swings right there and let the kids just go nuts, play in sand, whatever it is that they're going to do. But here's Beach Club up close. It's very nice, very pretty. And again, it's another quiet hotel. It's very similar, I think, to Yacht Club. We walked through the lobby, but again, haven't stayed here. I really enjoy that Beaches and Cream. I got to go back there. Very tasty. So I think that's it for the tour, guys. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I love showing you this area. I love this area. I look forward to staying here eventually. Got to save up my pennies for this one. But so nice, so lovely, so pretty. And how about we take a walk and go have a drink right here at Yacht Club or at Beach Club, or we'll go get a milkshake. How about that? Let's go do that. Oh my goodness. When I was there this time with my friends, we went to Beaches and Cream and they got, gosh, what's it called? It's like a grasshopper. So it's like that mint chocolate. Oh, the place, it's just over the top. They shove a cupcake on top of it. So it was like a cupcake on top of a milkshake. It's the most ridiculously decadent thing ever, but it's tasty. I had a sip. It was very good. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming on this journey with me. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have, and I love taking you on adventures like this, and I can't wait to take you on so many more with me. And again, I'm Jen. I appreciate you being here. I've got more Disney stuff I've mentioned in probably all the other videos. I live in Florida, so it's easier for me to film Disney, so that's why it's predominantly Disney, but I do look forward to bringing you other things. I'm working on building up this channel, and I will bring you more spots very soon. But for now, I hope you enjoy my coverage of Disney, and I appreciate you all so much. There's that slide. You can see it from here. It's huge. But thank you for coming on this adventure along with me, and I truly hope you all have the best day. And I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Honk, honk, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.